Welcome to Chris Farms and Extension Services alias Chris Farm Nigeria. We are into farm setup, battery cage installation, machine installation, shipment of agro products and import of agro machines to Nigeria. But today we are bringing you on the platform of manure dryer operation, how to operate the machine. That is what I want to do. And we finished installing this manure dryer here. We finished installing the manure dryer in the farm, so we want to give them a little tutorial about the machine, how it works. Number one is this pit here. We don't put anything that is called wood, bag of feed. Probably when you are putting the feed now fall into the pit, and the pit now, the thing now gets into this place. When it gets into this place, this sucker will pick it up. Probably even this cellophane here now, if you put this sucker inside, if you roll down this sucker, this cellophane is here now, this sucker will suck it. And when it suck it, you go and block. There is a propeller inside the sucker. It will block the propeller from turning. There is a farm we install this manure dryer, this sucker to. The sucker sucked the wood, and the wood now went into the propeller and blocked it, so it wasn't working. They will turn on the machine cannot turn, it can no longer turn. Therefore, as they were turning it off, it was trying to spoil the motor before they now called us before we came. And as I told them that same day that they should not put cellophane inside this place, or they should not put wood. So wood can stop it from turning, cellophane can stop it from turning, sack bags, maybe all these feed bag can stop it from turning. So there is need to ensure that there is no any wood or whatever it is that goes into the pit, so that this sucker will not suck it. Because if the sucker sucks it and block it, they are going to lose this full propeller down to remove it before we tighten it. And if we are to come to do that, we will not do it for free, because we will be coming for transportation, feeding and whatever before we pay for our workmanship. So please, that is why we are emphasizing that when we install battery manure dryer for you, we should ensure that there is nothing that is blocking or going to stop the manure sucker from working. So this is the manure sucker. So this thing actually is not compulsory, but it is better to put it on a bin that can help to sustain the manure dryer. This is how it ought to be, but some persons want to do their own on the ground. Why you are doing this is because you can easily bring this manure dryer down. You can easily take it up. Manure sucker, I beg your pardon. The manure sucker down, or you bring it up, depending on the level of the manure inside. Then this manure, when the manure is inside, there is water, there is manure. If the water is too much, the machine will be producing watering manure. So when the water is too much inside this sucker, inside this sewage tank, you suck out the excess water. I don't know if you told them that if the water is too much inside this manure dryer, it will not produce a dry manure, so you have to suck out the water. Then how does the flotation of this manure is? Poultry dung tends to be on the ground. Poultry dung itself tends to be on the ground. It has a tendency lower than water. The water is up while the manure dryer is while the dung is below. If it is something like pigs or pig dumplings, pig dumplings tends to hang on top while the water is beneath. But for poultry dungs, the dungs is down and the water is up. If the water is too much, please, they should pump out the water, so that the manure will be in the form of molten state. If it's on molten state, it cannot produce the manure. But when the water is too much, when you're running it, it will be producing watering manure. And oftentimes people call on this that the manure is not drying well, it's producing watering substance. So but this one, that is what I'm saying, if you check that the water is too much, pump out the water. There is how they pump out the water here. And did you show them how to pump out the water, excess water? You pump out the excess water from the manure, so that the manure become molten state. At that time, if there is a way we can turn the manure, it's even better. But if there is no way, you shake this thing. This thing is movable. You shake it, it will just move the manure. As you done it like this, the manure will be moved. So you will shake. Then when you turn on the sucker will automatically suck the manure into this machine, which is called the manure dryer. Then the manure dryer has the sucker, the return, and the outlet. Now this one here is the sucker. It sucks the This is connected to the manure sucker. So it sucks it, then goes into the machine. As it's pumping it with full pressure, entering into this vascular vase, if it's too much, there will be a return. The excess one will come back to this place. That is why it's called a return. This one returns it back if the water that the pressure that is sucked, or the volume that was sucked into this place, if it cannot contain here, it goes back to the return. That is to say, it goes back here. Then when this thing is produced, when it's turning, there is a mechanism here that helps to filtrate the manure dryer, bring out the excess water and make it dry. So the dry substance comes out from the outlet. This is where the outlet, this is where the manure dryer is coming out from. While the excess water is coming out from this place, there's an outlet here. That is where the manure dryer, the excess water comes out from. It goes into a separate tank. So should, in case you want to build a sewage tank, you should build a 3 chambers, 1, 2, 3. You can see this is 1, 2, 3. This is where the outlets will go, while this one is where the manure dryers will flow through. While the excess one can be connected, as I told them here, let the excess water that comes here goes through a channel into their less. There's a bigger sewage tank there that it can flow through the central sewage system you people have. So if the excess one here, because if we keep on pumping water here, here will get filled on time. So instead of filling it on time, you can channel it down to this place. Then if should in case there is in fertilizer, don't let me go a little about fertilizer. We have NPK, we have urea. So this excess manure that comes here can act like urea because it's liquid. So when you take the excess here and put it in any farm product, the crop will do well. But when you put it directly to that place, it can burn the place, it can burn the crop. When you carry the manure, the soft water now and pour it in a liquid, it can burn the crop. So what you do is, if you want to plant, you go and pour, maybe you take the excess, the liquid poultry dung. Actually, the liquid poultry dung is contained has a high level of ammonia gas. That is why it's choky. So that ammonia, which is NH3, when it's here, when you get it, you can take it and pour it in your farm before you plow the farm. Before you plow the farm, before you harrow the farm, it will help you to inculcate the nitrogen which you need for the growth of the crop. You need to inculcate it inside the soil, which when you are plowing using a plow dish or harrowing, you use harrowing or whatever you want to use. This will help to make your crop or your crop to do well. But if there is nobody that needs it, you can pump it through the system to the normal sewage control system. So this is all about the manure dryer, how it works. Then we want to now teach you on how to operate it. So this is called a control panel. This control panel, we are going to put it or hang it on the place. This is a control panel. They will hang it on this place. You can see they are building that house now. That's where they want to put the manure dryer. Then they will hang this control panel on that place, and they will put it where water will not touch it. So the first thing you do, if you want to on the manure dryer, if you want to operate the manure dryer, is to turn on the manure itself, the manure dryer itself. After you turn it on, before you now turn in the manure sucker. And when you want to off it, you off the manure sucker first before you off the manure dryer. So and it has a um, three three phases, or what I call it, three sockets. Although please remember that this manure dryer uses 3 phases. I don't know if I've mentioned it before. It uses 3 phases, and what can power it is a minimum of 20 kVA generator set that can power it conveniently. Anything lower than 20 kVA, it will not work. It will work, but it will be dragging the machine, the generator. So let's use a minimum of 20 kVA generator to operate it. Then this thing has a lock. If you open it with the key, I believe they must have opened it. Please come over to this side. This is how the machine is, but though this thing will be hanged, so this is the light itself, the power source. You turn it on, then you close it. The power is now here, I believe so. So you turn on the manure dryer first. Did I turn it off? Okay, I know. Then you turn on the manure dryer. This is the red, sorry to say, the red is meaning you are turning it off. The green is light. The green means light. So when you turn it on, the manure dryer will on. You see the manure dryer is working now. Then before you now turn on the manure sucker, the manure sucker is now working now. But this wire here, they are going to keep this wire very low so that there will not be any power breakage. It will be working like this. Then if you want to off it, you off the manure sucker first. Before you now, why you are doing that is because the excess one that have sucked into this manure dryer can now go out. That's the excess one that goes out. When the excess one has come out, then you turn it on. Then this thing, whenever you before you turn it off, ensure that the manure dryer has finished going out. Because when you leave it there without using it, it's going to kick on the machine. So it might even cause it not to operate well. So ensure that the manure goes out from it properly before you turn it off. So that is the A to Z of your operating of your manure dryer. Then you check the oil off. This is where the oil is. If the oil is finished, it's just like normal vehicle. If the oil is old, maybe it's black, it's too black, you see that the oil is no longer good, you remove the oil and put a fresh one. This one is grease to make the machine, the chain to move well. So this is the A to Z of the machine. And if there is any question you want to ask, please ask me.
How do you remove the oil?
How do you remove the oil? There's the outlet there that remove oil. See, you see, it's there. Look at it here. You get is this one 16 or 18? I mean 17.
22.
It's 22. So you get a 22 spanner, you turn it on, you lose it, the oil inside will come out. Then you lock it back, you put the oil here, you put it here. So that is how to change oil on this thing. So is there any other question?
Look at this. I want to ask on this. You press only two buttons. What of this last one?
No, they are not working. No?
That one is just for monitoring.
This one, the auto, this one is like that light that is inside and you turn on. You can connect it here so that you just turn it on straight away and turn it off. But it's better we open it inside for security to know when, so that this one will not be working. Open and turn it on from there and close. So that if nobody is there, if that place is not, if here is locked, nobody can go and turn it on from inside. So that is it. Is there any other thing? Is there anyone that you don't understand? This one is a beam now that is carrying this one. Let it not be that I didn't mention it. So is there anything again?
It's you.
No.
Do you have any question?
Okay, you can also handle
No,
it.
I want him to ask question.
But to you, wait, but
I have
you
every respect of your
what about here? Come, I beg.
Ask anything. Okay, you are asking on how we use it. This place particularly is where the outlet comes out. Then if you want to mesh, maybe you are using it, it's not drying to your taste. You get this thing. Allen K, then you lose this one first before you tighten it. When you tighten it, you now lock here back, tighten here back.
This one will be coming in.
When you lose this one will be pushing out. When you touch this one now, this one will be pushing out. But what you do now, if you want to push this thing, you get 2 iron, or 1 strong iron, if it's 2, and pull this thing backward. But before you put this thing backward, you're losing this place, because this one wouldn't want to go out because it's already tightened here. You're losing this place. Then you get 2 iron and push this thing backward. Then you tighten here before you now tighten here before you remove the iron. It should, in case it's not that, but at its fist now, it is set, it's right, it is set. If there is manure now, would have produced so that you see it. So is there any other thing? Okay.
Does this thing pop out?
Pump out. It doesn't pump out. When this thing is turning, the thing comes out from here. The manure dryer comes out from here. If you turn it on, as it's turning, it comes out from here. It doesn't pump out. As this thing is turning, it brings out the manure dryer. The manure dryer will now be here. Is there any other thing? Okay. So thank you very much for choosing Chris Farm Nigeria. Our number remains 080 36 92 57 18. If you are not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 36 92 57 18. You want to buy manure dryer, we have them in stock. We want us, maybe you bought from any part of the world and you're looking for someone to install for you, you can also contact us. Our number is 080 36 92 57 18. If you're not in Nigeria, remember to put our country code +23480 36 92 57 18. Irrespective of the agro machine you import into Nigeria and you're looking for someone to install it for you, please contact us. We are 24 hours on WhatsApp. We are 24 hours online. We are in all the social network you can think of. We are in LinkedIn. We are in YouTube. We are in Instagram. We are in Twitter. Our website is www.chrisfarmnigeria.com. The website again is www.chrisfarmnigeria.com. Should in case you want to go into any form of farm setup and you want to see someone you can follow, please follow Chris Farm Nigeria. We teach a lot of things. We teach manure dryer, we teach manure scraper, we do buildings, we do machine installation, we do the A to Z of your farm or whatever farm you want to set up. Please contact us, follow us, click on the like button to subscribe to our YouTube channel, and click on the notification button to be notified each time we upload a new video. Please share our videos to our friends, to your family. Those are interested in farm, please share our videos to them. Give us a thumbs up, encourage our ministry. Thank you very much, and always know that your satisfaction is our optimum desire. And do have a blessed day.